All right, we're back, bait makers. Let me put this in here real quick. Go ahead and start that for a minute. That's there. So I just got this out. So very clear. Looks really good, actually. I'm not sponsored. I'm not making money off of YouTube or anything like that. Just having fun in my garage, making baits for my little business here, and figured I would really just tell my stories and talking to the camera and let you guys follow along. And yeah, not really trying, don't know what I'm trying actually. But I enjoy doing it, enjoy making these colors, enjoy making these baits, damn sure enjoy fishing them. Oh yeah, that's very good. Yeah, that purple's definitely darker than that pink was. All right, mix this real quick. So these are the two colors we're gonna have. I'm gonna have to, that I think will look really good. I haven't decided what I'm going to do for the top and which one I'm going to do for the bottom. I'm thinking the purple for the bottom and the pink on top for a worm. I mean, obviously you just flip it over if you wanted it the other way in your hook. But I haven't decided which one I like. Now, if it's like a little bait fish, shiner or whatever, you know, silver, white bottom, dark color on the top, blue, green, black. But a worm, I don't know. Decisions. All right, let's hope this goes. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to put them into, use both microwaves and get that one up a little higher. It was only at 309 right there after mixing it in. It did sit in the microwave for a little bit while I got the camera going. And it's funny because I'm just starting to get the phone thing going, and I took advantage of Amazon Prime days that are going on right now, and I went ahead and got a new camera. It'll be here today actually. So I'm gonna play with that. This definitely needs to be vacked. So I'm gonna play with that. I got that the Sony SDG custom baits. He uses it, and I watched some YouTubes, and I really like how that works. I think it's like the Sony, I know it's 10-2, but I don't remember what the letters are in between there. But I wanted to use that camera because it appears that it works very well. It has a flip around screen so that I can see like if things are working, or if they're in focus, or if they're I basically can see what I'm shooting without having to get up, go behind that phone, look at the phone, make sure it's right, which is what I'm doing right now. And I don't really like it. Now, I thought about buying one of those little 1080 or 4K. You stick it on the end of your phone, and it basically projects and shows you. But I was like, man, I like to have my phone here so I can look up recipes, or I can watch a YouTube video if I'm not, cranking up the TV, which is very hard to do when you're trying to record because you don't want to hit copyright stuff. And, I like to listen to other bait makers while I'm making baits, or I listen to Captain Zach up in Alaska. I watch his fishing adventures. But then I run into the problem of I'm creating baits, but that's on, and someone's listening to that, and someone reports it as a violation, or I didn't give that person credit for something that was on there, and It's just all kinds of problems. And then you get YouTube videos taken down that you're like, well, that sucks. Why'd you take it down? And just because somebody else was talking? I watch NASCAR too, and obviously with World Cup going on, it's just a hassle because now it records that World Cup and, you know, some messy scores and, oh my gosh, you put it on your YouTube and they're not, you know, soccer's not getting money for it. And so it's just a big hassle. So I'm just like, meh, good. Won't have that on, do short little videos, show you guys what's going on, and then I'll turn that on and watch what I want to watch while making baits. And that was a whole big tangent. All right, so we got some big bubbles coming up on this. At least it's not the fine foam. It is large bubbles. So it's just from heating and mixing and shooting and heating. And the pink one I shot 2 times on camera, 2 times off camera. Had to put some more in there. Got back to the saturation I wanted. Man, there's still, there we go. I was like, there's some surface bubbles, but. Another thing that I've seen is like when you microwave these, then you put them in your vacs, you get all that foam up, and then you get all this stuff on the side, and it's literally the bubbles, right? The plastisol, the bubble goes up, and then you have this melted bubble-looking stuff all on the side. And I've been just mixing it back in, and I end up, you know, with the mixing, I end up with a couple bubbles here or there. But I'm like, man, am I supposed to be peeling that out and not using it because it's got all those bubbles? I don't know. All the bubbles are gone, in my opinion. It's just the plastisol, and it has little pock marks in it. But I've been using it. I haven't had any problems. The plastisol I use them out of 5 gallons, and I have like 20 gallons of this stuff. I use Dead on Plastics, Crawl Worm. I use Porosol Pro because I wanted to try them all. I have Bait Plastics as well. But yeah, I wanted to try them and see which one I like. And there's certain things I like about one, and then there's certain things I like about a different one. It's just, I think at the end of the day, they're probably all the same. It's which one you're more comfortable using. And, you know, I have a vac chamber, so if it's bubbles or whatever, I can vac that out. Guess I'm kind of doing a talking head video and probably should bring this up. All right, let's see here. And of course now I'm going to bring it back down because now you guys want to see this part of it. All right, that looks good. That looks good. Let me get a temperature on both of those. Let me make sure I get a good meld. So I'm going to bring this one down just a little bit. It's at 346. That one's at 340. So I'll just get a couple stirs in there. That's probably going to be good. Yeah, 341. Okay. Dual injector. I think I'm going to do pink on top. And we'll do the purple on the bottom. Don't know if that's right. I don't understand this either, this purge thing. I mean, I understand what's behind it, but if you're going like this, the air should be going up. Golly, it amazes me how quick that goes because it's just these tiny little worms. I'm so used to doing salt water that, oh, here's your little purge pile that people like to do. I'm like, well, that purple and pink looks really good. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I mean, there's the purple and there's the pink, and you can see it here too. But I think that mix right there looks really good. Too bad you can't get the worms like that. I mean, I know there are ways to do it. I guess if I shot slower, I could probably turn that whole thing as I was letting it basically go in, but I'm not sure how that would work. And I know they make a little thing that swirls it for you or does something, and I'm not into all that. I think it looks cool right there. Very, very, looks like cotton candy to me. All right, so let me pull these out. These are definitely good to go. I want to give that mold just a couple seconds before I yank those worms out. Whoops. I heard that hit the ground. All right. That's done. That's done. Okay, I'm sure you guys are ready to see this now. Let's take a look. What does Morning Dawn and I don't do that whole build drama and show you one side, peel back the onion. Wow. That looks really good. That's the purple. It is translucent. The pink is definitely a little more opaque. But yeah. Actually, I think they're pretty close. If I look at this, I mean, the consistency there is the opacity. That's pretty close. I don't know. What do you guys think? This is 40 drops of the pink and about 25, I think, is what I did of the purple. I think they look great. All right, that's those. I'm gonna continue shooting. And this is another thing I hate. The bigger the sprue here, right? That's more waste. I mean, obviously you remelt this, and I have full remelt cups over here where eventually I just go for a lighter color or go for a green color or darker color and mix it all together. But the worst for sure is my flounder. The flounder is by far the worst waster. It is absolutely insane how much plastisol, if you're shooting 2 colors or more, how much it wastes. Just a lot of waste in that one. And you know, a lot of guys want opposing colors. And I guess I guess one of those is going to go all the way through, because I remember I had a couple bad ones that I purged out. They didn't pass my quality standards, where they either had way too many bubbles in it or they didn't form all the way. So yeah. All right, but yeah, this is the Angling AI 4.75 inch FNS worm, also known as a robo worm. That's what a lot of guys are telling me. But that's going to be it for shooting some worms today. Now I got to get busy shooting worms without the video and watch some TV as well before I head off to work. That's stream.